Super credit, so maybe
Nah, he set it to $1 each. Yeah. We found that out the hard way earlier. But you get to play one less.
I already need my orders.
I can coin them up if you want to guys want to get started.
All right, chat. Are we ready for this? Labyrinth. So I'm not quite sure which game Jack deferred on.
Yes.
It could have been this one. We'll see. I'll ask somebody.
Yeah, you're all.
I'm the first one.
Looks very simple.
Yeah, so we're on that.
Sure. Are you both jumping on? Yeah. Naomi on this one here, and you on that one there.
I'm first. Maybe I should have deferred all my games. Alright.
Are we getting there?
I'm on. Can you hear me?
I can hear Jurassic very well in this.
I can hear you. Okay. Can you hear me?
No, you need to just bend your mic a little bit like this, I think.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can't hear you. No. Oh wait, yeah. So the rig was just very low. Can you?
Okay,
I
you can hear me now?
Hello, testing.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Sorry, I had the mic all turned up on the rig. So okay. Welcome to the stream.
Thank you.
Hi.
Let's
Good
see if I
morning.
can get you all in frame. I'm a little bit taller than.
Yeah, no, we're just very short.
Yeah, we're very short.
All right.
So, this game is Jack's pick?
Yeah, I don't know because he needs to defer one game, right?
Right.
But since he's playing first, it should be his deferred game, right? I don't know. I need to ask somebody when. I'll see Jared. I'll go check.
Okay.
So Jack, our number 1 seed for this weekend. Let's see, what did he lock in for his mode? So
He's in the oubliette right now.
Okay. Ooh, just out of the ball save for the mode start, unfortunately.
That's unfortunate timing because that can be a very lucrative mode for sure.
Okay, so the intel is that you deferred the last game, which is Flash Gordon, which Nic Stein picked. So.
Oh, okay.
And that all makes sense now. So.
And Jack threw out Genesis to bring in Flash Gordon.
Flash Gordon, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he was the top qualifier for the weekend, and that's the perk you get.
The perk.
So to exchange a game from classics into the main.
I probably would have also thrown out Genesis.
I would not have.
No, you had a really good Genesis game in qualifying. Okay, so David also locked in the oubliette on the plunge, so we'll see if he's gonna go for that mode.
Yeah, David had the benefit of playing this in the previous round, so it's a little bit warmed up to it.
How did he do in the first round?
He got through in the first place,
Yes.
so he got that far. But
on
yeah,
Labyrinth in particular.
on Labyrinth in particular, I can't
think
remember.
Rick-
Yeah, it was like
Rick got first. And I
yeah,
think
Rick got first,
Iwak
and
got
Eric
second.
was like one shot from getting like getting an orb
Yes.
to get ahead. I think David got third, but
That sounds right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so neither guy's off to a great start on ball 1. We'll see if Gene and Nick can
Capitalize,
put a bigger score up there.
So what's your general strategy on this game? Is it just getting the main brick keeper multi-ball out with a mode? Is that how you're thinking and approaching it, or?
Yeah, I like to plunge into the top modes, so either starting with the knockers or fireys, but
Okay, yeah.
and then I like to, if I'm doing knockers, I'll like to, or the 4 guards, and then I'll try to get that going and then get into my brick keeper. But I found this one was a little bit harder to start brick keeper for me.
Yes, they do have the pity multi-ball turned off, so you have to earn every lock by hitting the green stand-ups and locking every ball.
It seemed like harder to light the locks. I don't know if I'm crazy or maybe I was just struggling a little bit more on this setup. And then once they were lit, I was having an okay enough time getting them up there into the locks, but for me it was like getting the locks qualified was a little bit difficult.
So Gene's in the knocker mode. You want to hit the yellows here. He's also made some friend combos, it looks like. Getting his way towards friend multi-ball.
I actually really like this mode. I feel like the shots are not super dangerous or hard to hit. And this game is all about modes. You really, if you want to put up big points,
You want to complete the modes.
yeah, for sure.
Complete the mode, get the orb, do all the things, yes.
First lock is lit.
Oh.
Wow, what a weird reject that was.
There we go. Mark. Oh, is it clean? There we go. So the eject from this bridge has been kind of dicey,
Oh yeah.
or from the ramp, but
Yeah.
that was a pretty safe bead. I feel like in qualifying it was a little bit down the middle sometimes. You'd be ready to...
Yeah, and a lot of times you're playing on a game where when it comes out, the ball save comes on, but that wasn't always the case on this one.
No, it was not, yeah. There is a ball save when it's rejecting from the left scoop, which is very nice. Mm-hmm. But otherwise, you're on your own. All right, Gene's still working on his mode. I think he is done now. He just needs to keep
He
the
just needs
center
it, yeah.
wise man shot.
You can see the arrow flashing.
Do we have a... Where is our telestrator set up here?
Yeah, so you can just... He needs to shoot the...
Yeah.
Yes, perfect.
I don't know what you call that. It's a... Is it the mode? No, it's not mode start, is it? What do you call it?
That
It's
is
just-
the
it's
wise man shot.
a wise man
Yeah.
shot.
Yes.
Okay.
And you can also start wise man and modes, I think, like if you lock back here on your plunge.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you can have the ball kind of trickled in there somehow?
Yeah, you
or-
can feed. It is a skill shot. It'll go like here.
Is that only if you
Oh.
have your Labyrinth letters spelled, or...
Yeah, so if you have it qualified from a previous ball, you can plunge in there and start your mode. All right, gets a bridge skill shot. This was, I think, the last game that Nick practiced last night. He's like, I know someone's going to pick it. I got to get my handle on it. All right, Nick has knockers ready to start. Starts wise man with knockers.
And the first wise man is 5 ramps, right?
I believe so. I think it's always 5 ramps. Doing some good combos.
Oh, nice backhand. Oh, and yeah, the U-turn will give you a ball save. That's,
Yes, that's very kind.
Yeah, it is very kind.
Yes, I think they don't always do that.
No, and it really needs it sometimes.
And I think that all of the games here this weekend have been set up very fair. Nothing seemed like impossible tilts and like really hard settings. It wasn't one of these tournaments where like rubbers were removed, like things were designed to play harder, which has been really nice.
Yeah. with the card format, it's already such a hard qualifying format. You want to make the games playable. Then it's up to the players to really put
Yeah.
it together.
Yeah, so Jared actually sets up the games himself. It's not how Flipper Room sets up the games. So they generally play it a bit more friendlier.
Oh, it gets the orb?
Yep, Nick just collected his orb, which is great. He completed that mode very quickly.
All right, so he's got the bonus multiplier, puts it on the left orbit. Very smart.
And he's already into his next mode, which is going to be the 4 guards.
Yes. So for 4 guards, it's a riddle. You want to turn all the shots red or all the shots blue. And if you hit one of these shots to start off, it'll tell you if you want to do red or blue. It won't tell you on the screen we can see, but there's an inner screen right above the playfield here.
Oh yeah, that's really
that'll tell
difficult
you.
to capture.
Yeah. But if I had to guess, it's probably make everything red or blue. Usually gives you an easier path to completing the mode.
And then once you've got them all, you shoot that scoop again, right? Maybe?
So, yes.
All right, so he's going to want to play a little gentle. He's on double danger now, but it didn't really seem like he was moving the machine all that much.
No, he got the shots nailed, so he just keep doing what he's doing and don't have to deal with a lot of bullshit normal players have to do. But
All right, ski passing
I
over.
mean, Nick is one of the most controlled players in the game.
So I think he just needs the inner loop there, possibly to finish the riddle. Yeah. All right, collect ready again.
So let's see if is he going to post pass it to the left to try to get in there?
Maybe you can
or-
backhead into that.
yeah, I'm sure it's backhandable. But
All right, probably gonna stay up for this. Get the fireys.
If people don't know, you can light your helping hands by your lanes. And your flipper will change which lane is lit. So once you've spelled out help, your helping hands is lit on the scoop on the left.
Yes, and if you do helping hands, it'll automatically light your mode. Very quick.
And now he's in his 3rd mode, which is a multi-ball mode, fireys. So he wants to lock the ball on the left where it's locked there, and then he wants to use the other ball to knock it free.
to get his 3rd ball out, right?
Mm-hmm. And it's a very short ball save, and it doesn't stay locked in there forever. So.
No,
Yeah,
it
that was
dribbled
the
out.
timer.
So now
he's down to
it's
1 ball.
It's
Wow.
over. Yeah, mode is over. So you want to make really quick work of that. It's best to try and do it while the ball save is on. But he's already in his 4th mode now. So
Yes, so because Nick did the entire top row of modes, he's in Poison Peach.
and Poison Peach can be huge.
Yeah, you get millions of points per shot if you build it up properly. Yeah, so so 375 now
Yeah.
for the left orbit and the Wise Man shot.
Yes, so if we're
Oh,
building,
he's building
the
it up.
value with
4.5
the
now.
rares.
So I guess he's. So where's the timer on this thing? Is that the weird?
It's
Is that up in the corner there? Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't scribble on it. Yeah.
No.
Okay, 8-2.
All right, still in ball save. Probably
And,
gonna do a short plunge.
The ball save stays on for a very long time during Poison Peach, so you really have time to control it, slow it down, build the value. That's why it's such a lucrative mode.
Yes.
24.
Yeah, yeah,
7.
because he had that multiplier set from his orb.
On the
plus.
orbit. Yeah, he
Yes.
did. Yes, that's
Yeah.
why.
If you're placing a
Crazy.
multiplier, you want to do it on that left orbit. Gene is listening right over here. Gene,
Yeah.
Gene's ready to play.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
god, that is just
Yeah.
bonkers.
All right, I think we're almost out of time. Spell wore off, but he got
Yeah.
2 great collects.
Yeah, I mean, he's already up to 80
Oh my
million, which I think during qualifying would probably be like way up
5.
there in the top 5 scores
Definitely,
for sure.
yes.
I mean,
All right.
amazing ball
Yeah,
one
kind of
from
looking a
Nic
little bit
Stein.
disappointed there. Yeah, all right. That was crazy. That was so calculating how he put that multiplier on that shot and knew he was going to get to Poison Peach.
Yeah,
So so that is the grind mode strategy in play, like 100%. Amazing. So fun to see.
Nic is one of those players where he always has a strategy. You always know. He knows what he's doing. It's really fun to watch him play just because I always feel like I learn a lot from watching Nic.
Yeah, Peach is great to get to. You have to be careful when you're playing because if you hit a target right over here by the ramp, it'll change where your mode is. So you could be flipping between the top and bottom and messing up your whole pattern. So you want to be careful.
Oh.
I like to lock in my mode and try to get it started right away so that I know what I'm doing.
So Jack started on the bottom modes, which I think are higher scoring.
But they're a little harder.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't get to the little Fireys mode. That's the.
But we saw with Nic, he had a very quick Fireys mode.
It's fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
And
yeah,
you know, you get
absolutely.
the credit for that mode even if you don't do anything for it. So he just worked right through it, went straight to Poison Peach, and that's where he collected his points. So he's
stay in the bog, change your strategy, go up.
I'm not sure what I would do there because he went to Fireys so that he could get that multi-ball mode.
Looking for that backhand in the U-turn to start the mode. Nice catch.
I also find sometimes like the timing on your ball one for your plunge to lock into your modes can be a little tricky from machine to machine. So sometimes you might be locked into something you don't actually want to start with.
Yes. That's why you see so many people go for the worm skill shot so they can get that quick lock to stay where I want to be.
Oh, didn't
All right,
quite
not quite
register.
enough. Will that still be?
No,
it's over.
it ended.
It's such a short ball save for Fireys.
All right, nice one flip to keep the ball safe.
And he already has one ball locked towards Brickkeeper, so his second lock is up in that inner left arrow.
All right, got help spelled. Now he has helping hands ready if he wants to hit that to get his mode qualified.
It looks like he only has 2 more Labyrinth letter shots to get his mode qualified as well, so.
Ooh. And some nudges in. All right, his Ludo is now ready to collect also, so I would definitely want to hit that scoop to get the mode score increase.
What's your strategy to hit that scoop? Because I find it. Oh, well, there we go.
Great backhand. I was about to say, like, sometimes I like to backhand. It's not always on the machines, but there we go.
I like to get it in the bounce.
All right, up or down? What are you doing? Staying
up, I think.
Get the knockers. All right, so we got the increased Ludo scoring for knockers now. And he's close to multi-ball, so he could hit the right orbit here and start our Brickkeeper. See what he goes for. All right. Yep,
There we go.
All right, we got our mode multi-ball stack.
So just like Fireys in your Brickkeeper multi-ball, the first thing you want to do is lock a ball on that gate on the left.
I think you have to hit a couple jackpot shots first, right? Or can you just...
I don't think so. I think you can do it right away, but
Let's see.
I could be wrong. I've been wrong once or twice before.
What?
I know, hard to believe.
All right, so now it is ready for him to light.
Yeah,
so when you
there
get
we
the
go.
green arrow, you're good to go.
So now he wants to...
Making some mode progress still. We're still in ball save. We're okay.
Ball save is now gone, though.
All right, getting control. He wants that clean shot to the left. Oh, we're going for mode first. Or both. Orb collect. Now his multiplier. Let's trap up. I wonder if he hits that left orbit shot here, if it will count as putting his multiplier there. What would the order be?
Guess we'll see right now.
No, I don't.
It's interesting too, because is that ball coming back to him? I don't think so. You don't. Your ball. If your ball save's gone when you unlock that ball and it drains, that's a drain.
All right, so his mode is ready to finish at the Wise Man center scoop. Okay, nice super jack.
Silver, right?
Yes. Nice tip over. Okay. Oh, he'd already finished his mode a long time ago. What's at Wise Man? Just the next Wise Man mode?
He's got his Wise Man is lit, and the gate is open for that.
Yeah, I'm so off. I'm like, he had the orb in the multi.
No, he collected that
finished it
orb,
way
so-
before. Yeah.
He's staying in the top and starting that mode, and then once he completes this mode, he's going to be able to do Poison Peach just same as Nick did. So hopefully we get to see that progress.
All right, we are in the frenzy. Nice tip over. Oh. Okay.
I like to
So
call
safe.
that off-roading.
Off-roading.
Oh.
I hate the little fiery heads that mock you.
I-
Drain. It's just,
There's a lot of things that mock you in this game.
yeah. I'm fond of the Bowie, like, well, when he just looks at all his minions, like, what are you doing? All right, Dave, back up.
No, this game has not broken down this weekend. This game has played nice all weekend, no game issues. Very few game issues through qualifying. Only a couple.
Yeah, I think we lost Twister for a bit. There was
Twister for a bit last night.
had to take shelter.
And Wizard in Classics was out by early afternoon yesterday. So if you didn't get those games in early, that was one less game you could put on your cards.
All right, David has his mode ready. All right, so very similar to New Orleans on Foo Fighters, hit any shot twice. Purple shots in the playfield.
And you have to shoot them the same shot twice in a row, right? Like it's not like you can do one shot and then another and then come back to the first shot.
If you hit the same shot twice in a row, it will be worth more if you do it like in succession. But if you pick a different shot, it'll still give you a little bit.
Gotcha.
And the mode's over already.
Okay.
But it's okay. If Poison Peach is his goal, you don't have to finish. You don't have to.
Was that
succeed.
David's third mode?
No, it was his first mode.
Oh, okay.
But he doesn't have to successfully
Right, you don't have to complete
Yeah,
it.
just have
You
to
still get the
through it.
credit for it as long as you've started it
Yeah.
and whatever progress you've made towards it.
All right, Gene was here right next to our booth. You couldn't see him, but he was listening and watching everybody's moves. He's ready. All right, gets a lock. He's got 2 locks already. Now for me, like, I don't like doing the guards with multi-ball just because it
Me
makes
neither.
the color changing way too messy, but
I personally think the oubliette is the best mode to be in to go into your Brickkeeper multi-ball.
yeah. All right, we got Fireys. Will it go all the way around? No.
No.
Yeah, on this copy, you gotta literally plunge it to get it to that easy first lock on the left.
Okay, well, he's locked, but his ball save is gone, so he's got to do it quickly.
right.
And now, all right.
So now we're in 3X. He's got 3 balls in the playfield.
I think that was the first successful Fireys
Yes, the
that
first
we
collect,
saw
yeah.
that add a ball.
Michael, do you know if there's a max amount of add-a-balls for this mode?
Oh, I have no idea.
We haven't gotten that far.
You
It's
guys
really
are
hard
killing it
to-
on this game rule-wise, so
Thank you.
I'm just learning by watching. There's so many things I've learned today just watching the previous game and this one.
All right.
We play a lot of Labyrinth down in Los Angeles. It's
very popular.
at every
Oh, wow,
venue
yeah.
where we play, so we have to know it.
All right. He wants that fourth ball added. Nice tip over. Okay. Separate. Oh, still recover. Can get another third ball back in if he just whacks that
Timer is
orbit.
tight here.
Yeah, I think because it's flashing more intensely, it'll be timing out possibly. No, we're out. Yeah, I think the strobe will intensify if it's running low. All right,
And
we
that's
are out.
it. That
Still
mode is over.
great.
That was a great fire race. That was the best fire race that we have seen
Definitely.
today. Well, in this game at least. Collecting a couple jackpots in the scoop.
So Potter, for classics, it was hybrid, so it was limited to 24 entries for classics.
24 entries, best game.
Yes.
And there were 6 games initially in the bank. So it collected your top 5 scores.
Yes.
And then the main is unlimited cards. So 5 games in a row is your card. And the nice thing about being unlimited is you could void a bad score immediately and just start working on a new card. I think Mayumi did like 40 cards.
Not quite 40, maybe like 27. There was, I think, somebody who had
I
40
did
or
I did
so.
like 6, I think. But
You know-
only 3 completed cards.
Yeah, there was definitely some cards I should not have completed.
It's so hard to know, really, because anything can happen in card format.
Okay, gets the worm skill shot, which will increase if you keep on getting it on subsequent balls.
So now he's automatically going to start working on his bottom modes.
Yes.
Do you want to draw on the
What
bottom
do you want me to draw?
in case anyone doesn't understand what we're talking about between top modes and bottom modes?
So right now he's working on bog, unless he changes it.
And the bog mode is a mode where you can get.
What's going on?
I'm not sure.
Well. Has Nick done a Bird Keeper already?
I don't.
I don't think
remember.
he did. No, he just played moded it out. So I think his first Brick Keeper is lit on the right.
Yeah.
Right?
All right, we're in bog. You want to hit the orange triangles and avoid the green.
This is a mode where you get penalized for hitting shots you're not supposed to.
Yes.
So
No multi-ball.
Yeah, I personally would not start a multi-ball in this mode.
But it's very funny to hear Dance Magic Jans with the fart noises going on. But all right, so left orbit is pretty juicy right now. Gets a 9 million for that. So you're just trying to cross.
Double danger.
That's unfair. That wasn't a.
I didn't
Wasn't
think it
even
was
rough.
that big of a
No.
hit, but
Nice backhand.
as we've kind of seen, this machine is a little bit more touchy than some of the others.
Did you just tap
Yes,
past
you
it?
did.
On the fly?
Yeah.
Well, Nick is the tap pass god.
The tap gone.
Yeah, let's see that again because it just looked like the ball just
yeah.
levitated over to the other side. Yeah, look at that.
All
That
right,
is
so it
just
gets a decent
incredible.
16 million. We're gonna probably cross over 100 million with this bonus, possibly. Just short. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
All right.
close. Your math is very good, Mayme. Potter, the cards, it was unlimited. You could pay per card, or you could pay for unlimited. So the pricing structure allowed for how much you wanted to play. So it's a very good value to do the unlimited.
But there is coin drop, so that was your entry fee basically per game. Hi, Tom. All right, so we are in Peach time.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
see.
there's that mean reject from the ramp, but he's
Yeah.
still in ball save, which is great.
And as we saw on Nick's Poison Peach, your ball save lasts a very long time. So he is able to really rack up the points here. I think he's going to hope for as lucrative of a Poison Peach as Nick had. He's going to build the value
Ramps.
before he collects.
And I don't know how many whacks you get. I think you get 3.
Oh my god, how many
hits
combos
at the
have he made
targets.
now?
I'm not
75.
sure.
All right, so he got 1 from the center. He wants to really hit the one on the left orbit because he has the orb there. All right, gets a nice 15. Another 7, and I think that will maybe 1 more.
The clock is not moving at the moment, so if you make a shot, does it pause? Or
That I'm not sure.
oh, the spell is broken
Wow.
now.
Okay, so that was a pretty good Poison Peach. He brings him up to 76. He's now only like 23 million behind Nick, which is a lot of points for
quite a
someone
bit.
like me.
So,
But
yeah. That's like a full day of playing
Yeah.
combined.
All right, he wants that lock.
So what is he shooting for here now?
well, he is now working on his bottom modes. He has his Wise Man lit at the scoop, and he just locked a ball towards Brick Keeper.
Nice set bounce over, keep it.
It looks like he only has 3 letters spelled towards Labyrinth to start his next mode. But again, he can work towards his helping hands to qualify the mode right away.
Oof. We're gonna get a ball save from that. Very good coding. All right, lock number 2.
So it looks like the third ball lock is ready, right?
Yes.
Yes.
But he
So are those
probably...
stackable then? Like when you make progress on the second Brick Keeper?
He's going to want to start a mode before he starts that, I think. Don't you think, Miami?
Probably, but yes, you
Yeah.
can stack the qualifications.
Okay.
You don't have to like qualify a lock, qualify
yeah,
a lock.
yeah. I understood. So we got mode ready.
Math Dennis, the B Division main finals is already over. It finished before Mayumi and I woke up.
We were still having breakfast. And
We
getting
were
ready.
still having breakfast when that finished, and otherwise, if we knew, we might have been here for it.
So for B finals, it was restricted to people who were over top 1,000
And it was only the top 4 players
who were here.
who were here.
And there was 2 people here
And there
who
was 2
came.
people.
No,
So
really?
congrats to Peach Ruiz. Peach Ruiz won B finals, and Wesley Bone Daddy Stein got second.
Yes.
So always read the rules because B finals.
Yeah,
There was-
Mayumi, you should have read the rules.
You know,
and told
I was
me
not
to be here.
eligible, so.
I was eligible.
All right, so we're back in the bog. Jack hit a green shot, so he is stinky forever. What do they say? What is the?
I don't know.
There's some kind of phrase.
Fart jokes don't do it for me.
There's some kind of quote in the movie that someone in chat
Oh, he's got
will
an
tell
orb
me.
lit there now. Oh,
All right,
and
he's
the
got-
orb will do it. That
Yes.
will take him
Orb
in
will
first.
get him and get in there. Yeah,
Is he gonna backhand it?
smack it in. Ooh. We saw Eric have a little trouble with that earlier.
If
too,
you
on
miss the
game 1.
orb and drain your ball, is it gone forever, or can you collect it on?
I believe it'll still stay.
Yeah, there it is.
But if you don't hit a shot after the orb collection, I don't know where that multiplier will go.
Also irrelevant, this is ball 3, but just
True.
for my reference.
And Nick is probably watching somewhere, and he's still got a ball to play, so
Yes.
nothing is done here.
I would
play here.
never count out either Jack or Nick.
No.
Okay, thank you, Boo for letting us know. The orb stays lit, the multiplier shot gets wasted on the drape.
Use it or lose it. All right. So pin golf is going on. If you hear some cheering in the background, people are cheering on their group and being excited people make the hole-in-one or the bowls.
Ooh, nice
big move.
save, big move.
All right.
I think that he really has to give it his all right now because Nick is very close behind him.
Yes.
And as you can see, like 10 million is not what you want to leave on the table for someone like Nick. He's going to come in and close that gap right away.
All right, Helping Hands is ready.
And he's down to his last mode on the bottom as well.
Cleaners.
So the cleaners.
All right, so spinner builds, and he has his Brick Keeper ready on the right orbit if he gets that started. We have a little bit of ball save. Almost
Oh no,
kisses
not
it.
around all the way. Okay.
All right, settling, and there we go.
Style boys.
So was this a good mode to play in multi-ball, or
Yes.
Yes.
it is?
Yes, because in this mode, the spinner builds value, and then you can collect.
Well, I guess because you are kind of blocking your ball with the battering ram ball being there, but it's
I mean, at this point,
on mode 6. I'd
yeah,
rather be
he's
doing this.
mode 6. Is there an equivalent to Poison Peach now that he can go into after he completes his third bottom mode?
Probably.
Have you ever gotten that far?
No, I have not.
Me neither.
Is it Battle Jareth? Is it
I mean, Battle Jareth, that's like, don't you have to like collect all the orbs for that, or
Oh,
or I don't know what the middle
what is
wizard.
the center? I don't know what that center part says. It's too tiny.
Vuvu is saying battle, yes. So.
Orc City. Okay.
Orc City, yeah.
Thank you. I'm like,
Orc City.
I know it's that circular part in between the two layers here, but was not sure of the name. All right, what are we doing? Where we got? So he's got a ball locked on the left orbit. Are we timing out? What are we timing out?
I actually
Clear?
think he's just dancing to the music. Taking a dance break.
He was timing out the cleaners. We're still in Brick Keeper multi-ball. Maybe he just wants to get out of this multi-ball and start the Orc City.
Yeah, like, it could also be that like if you would just trap up when you were in a single mode, the timer is not moving, right? And while you're in a multi-ball, and you can trap up and time out the mode, right? That could also be the strategy for that. Because he wants to get to the mini wizard mode in the middle.
Yeah.
So when he comes out of this multi-ball, he can start working on his next mode instead of having like dealing with the cleaners that he can't even time out.
Cleaners, I think, does have a timeout, right? Because it's like chasing after you.
Even if you trap up.
Oh, that was
Because
a beautiful
some timers
backhand that
pause.
while he had his ball cradled. So he staged that with on the right flipper
Nice.
really nicely.
Got another orb collect. All right, gets a multiplier on the ramp.
Raymond, stop giving us bad information over here. Raymond Vuvoof is correcting himself that it's Goblin City.
No,
Okay, no, it's Raccoon City. Okay.
Yay!
Yeah.
When will we see a Resident Evil pin?
I mean, we just got Portal. Could be
Could
soon.
be, yeah.
Oh, this. Okay, survives that. I spoke too soon. I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay,
All right,
well-
we're out of brick.
Goblin City.
Okay, here we
Yay.
go.
I've never seen this. This is
Defeat
exciting.
giant gate golem to enter the city. Okay.
Me neither. This is
What do we
really
do?
exciting.
No instructions. Okay, ramp out. And he did hit a multiplier on that left ramp, so that's good.
Oh wow.
1 to
Okay.
6. Oh, so it's like a specific shot?
I think that the instructions are on the screen that we can't see.
True. Okay.
So if anyone knows in the chat, let us know what the objective is here that he should be doing.
$500.
Maybe it's a hurry up?
Yeah, he's really struggling getting the ball up that ramp at the moment.
And does that ball stay locked in the gate on the left?
Because you're trying to like defeat the golem, so I guess you're collecting shots around the playfield and like they really love this battering ram mechanism.
Got it. So
Yeah.
the locked ball serves as a captive ball.
All right,
Okay.
5
Okay,
of
so
6.
one more it looks like.
6 of 6. What happens now? All right, so
Did that count?
where's the fanfare? Where's the pinball moment here? I mean, he did everything he was supposed to. I'm confused what the game is doing right
What
now.
it wants, yeah.
We're in Goblin Cities, but yeah, I don't know.
He's like, maybe I'll just hit it again. Maybe you can hit it all the way back, more clean.
I wonder if he's as confused as we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
It appears to be that way.
teacher.
All right, I'll go
All right.
see if I can. Okay, people are working on it.
Yeah, it should be up to lock the ball.
Nick's like, throw it out, get rid of it. We're trying to get the audio from the rig, see what's going on.
Yeah, I was confused watching it. Like from the overhead view, you can't see that it's not like up.
Yeah.
So like, what are you doing?
I think maybe one bet is to drain and then you get a redrain restart.
You lose those 6 out of 6.
I'll have to make a little profit. Yeah, it might be half.
Like, have you finished it?
No, it should be 6. 'Cause it's not, it wouldn't be like.
What? No, I just meant like restarting. Why does that happen?
I think that Jack is debating whether or not he should let the ball
Yeah,
drain
because I completed
and see
the
if it
first phase
releases
now, so
the
you
locked
should
ball.
raise that and I lock that and I would start phase 2.
Somebody get Bowen on the phone, yeah. Tag him right now.
I mean, and this would be up to me, but one thing I could do is drain, and there will be a restart of it, and I could try that.
There's no way for us to raise.
Yeah, okay. So I'll,
Also, I have to say, I don't know this.
you should be
Al, Carl.
I'll try draining and do the.
We're gonna drain
I'll do
one
the-
ball.
You can continue to play like this if you want.
I don't like this.
This is why we stream.
Yes.
These moments. See what
Yes.
happens.
I don't want to continue. There's no point. So if I drain, it'll kick it out, and that'll be lit to relock it for the reset. And we'll see if that. We'll see if
I
that-
like it when the players are telling the TDs what's supposed to happen.
Okay. So he has a restart. He said he should have. Or he just relocked. Shoot left. Or okay. All right. We're restarted.
Okay.
We're reset.
No, this mode is bugged.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I mean, this should now release the ball, and
Yeah.
he can move on to the next thing that we don't know about.
We haven't seen Friend yet. I think Friend is.
Yes, he hasn't done Friend
close.
yet.
He wants that Friend.
So Potter is asking, does the TD make the same ruling for the same issues, or does the TD's ruling change depending on who is playing? A TD's ruling should never change depending on who is playing. It's the TD's job to be objective and to make the best ruling to their knowledge of the rules in the game and the issue at hand.
Consistency is key.
And it is not always easy to make a ruling. I can speak from experience as a TD.
But you know what I liked?
What?
In the rules, Jared put that you could tilt to your benefit. It is allowed in the rules.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Good to know. Okay, well, I think that didn't end the way Jack wanted it to, but it was still a really epic ball, and it's still, you know, Nick can do that work, but it's not going to be, you know.
It's not a cakewalk.
Yeah, I was going to say a walk in the park, but I think cakewalk might be the right word.
It's going to be kind of hard, like you're walking through a maze or something.
Imagine that.
No.
That was an awesome ball by Jack. He definitely did what he had to do. And like we said earlier, if that score was put up during qualifying, that would have been a top score. I don't think that was the highest we saw during qualifying. I think it was like 140 or 150, I want to say.
Let's go check. We have the technology.
Yes. Correct. Joystick Jedi. There's no safe leads with any of these people. I would never count out anyone in this group or any of these groups in finals. We have some really incredible players here.
So 131 was the high score put up by
Wow.
Rick
Okay.
Demmel.
So Jack did just pass the highest qualifying score during the weekend. So it was 131.
That's just bonkers.
That-
I just don't understand why do you like pull that out of your pocket, right? This is,
The orbs are so important with that multiplier.
yeah. And he had like 3 of them, right? On the
I
playfield.
think so.
I think this game in particular is one of those games that if you do not understand the rules of the game, it's very difficult to put up points. Where there's
Yeah.
plenty of other games that as long as you can hit shots consistently and keep the ball in play, you can do well with a little bit of skill and luck. But this game really changes once you understand the strategy of how to play it. Okay, so David is in the cleaners,
Yes.
and this is his second mode.
Is he avoiding spelling help?
I don't know.
It feels like he's been deliberately trying not to spell it. And I think Jack felt like he was avoiding it as well. I don't know why.
I'm not sure. Okay, that was unfortunate. I believe that will be a lost for David.
Yes, Bowen did work on this game. I don't know if he's involved with future projects for Barrels of Fun, but hopefully we'll see a new game announcement soon.
He's still pretty chatty about Barrels of Fun stuff on social media, so hopefully
Drumming up some
hopefully
excitement.
we'll see Bowen working on
Maybe
the
we
next
should
one.
send Bowen a clip of what just happened and ask him
Yeah.
What's the deal?
What's the deal?
Yeah.
What are we
What's the
supposed to do
deal
here?
with Goblin City?
It's an excellent Seinfeld
Thank
joke,
you.
Miami.
Thank you.
You've had a few good jokes this weekend.
Oh, such
I
a
didn't know you were
rarity
so
for me.
funny.
All right, Gene, he wants to shoot that left scoop, get some Ludo action. All right.
And did he complete all 3 modes? Or is his middle mode flashing? I can't tell.
Not sure. We'll find out right now.
Okay. His wise man shoot 50 spins.
All right, we're in
Okay.
cards. All right, so he wants to turn all of them blue. So he needs to hit those orbits.
Outer orbits.
Oh, we're in
We're
friend,
in friend
which is-
multi-ball. I understand you might not want to be in a multi-ball in this mode because you have to hit certain shots and not others. But even when you hit the wrong shots, you're still collecting points in this mode.
Yeah.
So it's not the worst place to be.
Yeah, I would definitely not cancel my friend.
Right,
Ball
exactly.
3, do or die time.
No, especially when he has so many points to make up. Every point is going to count. He still has to get to 99 to chase Nick, who has a 3rd ball on deck.
Yes. Oh, orb is lit. He needs that. There we go. Gets one. Jackpot.
Okay, but his ball save is lit, so... Are they
we're
coming
in
back?
Peach.
Are they not coming
They're not.
back?
They're not
Okay.
coming back. But we're in Peach
But
now.
we're in Peach, and his orb is lit.
I think he has 2, possibly.
2 orbs lined up.
Possibly. I think he finished the 4 guards. Oh no, he can't do it right now because he's in the Peach, unfortunately. But after this mode, should be fine.
And he did just get a lesson on what he needs to do
Yeah,
in this
absolutely.
mode
He was
from
standing
both
right
Nick
here.
and Jack. So he's gonna try and do that. And Gene
See
is
the
such a great
challenge, do that
player. Like
challenge. Yes.
Gene can do it. Let's see if he does. He's going for ramps to build the value. And then he collects on the orange arrows.
Yes.
So if I were him, I would want to build those ramp values as high as he can, because we were watching Nick and Jack collect like 15 million per collect and 30 million per collect.
But you gotta remember they have the orb multipliers. So
That's true.
Gene's is gonna stay at, unfortunately, the base value, which is, I think, 3 point something now.
Okay.
You can build it up, but
3.7.
the single digits we saw was like in the 8-9 million, I think, without multipliers.
Yeah, so he's at 8 now, so.
All right, so first things first, get those orbs. So he wants to hit it behind here in this little pocket.
Do you call that the spider sense shot or not?
Oh no,
You don't know.
I do not.
I don't know what I would call it. I don't
No.
have a term for it
Yeah,
yet.
that's the first machine I kind of
Wormhole. How about wormhole?
wormhole. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not calling it that either.
Okay. But yeah, you saw Gene curse because unfortunately he started his Brick Keeper before doing the orbs, before starting a mode, so he's just going into this bear, but can still do a great Brick Keeper if you build those jackpots and hit that spinner lock.
So the under the flipper shot is split your multi-ball as well. Like
That is.
Yeah, he can still collect.
That's the misses, though, right? Or
The-
the worm collect, right?
Yeah, the-
It's not an orb collect.
The pink arrow is the mystery shot. This one above it is the Orby.
Oh, so he can collect both during multi-ball.
I believe so. I don't know if he has to do it one shot each or if he's gonna get both per. I think probably have to
No,
do
I
it
think
one
he
at a
gets.
time.
I think he gets them both at the same time. I think we saw that happen during either Jack or Nick's ball.
I think it's one at a time because maybe you want to do the
We're
multiplier.
about to find out.
All right,
Okay,
now.
okay.
Now. Oh, did you see the points he had before?
See?
No.
Meet the misses
A cuppa.
and the orb for 10.
I think I'd want to do it one at a time. Oh no, he only had one. Maybe it was just alerting him that it was that one was there, and it just kept on saying it.
Raymond is letting us know the technical term for that is under flipper shot.
Under flipper shot.
I like wormhole.
I'm not calling it wormhole.
You gotta meet the misses.
Yes, that left scoop kick out is savage. You really have to be ready for it on this machine.
The left scoop is fine. It's the bridge kick out that is squirrely. Because there's no ball save for that one. All right, we're in the bog. So Gene did lock it on the left orbit, but you want to avoid that while it's green. You want to shoot it when
And
it's
he does have a
orange.
second orb to collect.
Yes. Oh, no.
No, Gene.
And we're out.
But still, like, that's the heartbreaking part is it's such a good
Yeah,
score on
that
this
is a
machine.
great score.
And he's going to take a third place for it. Like, heartbreaking.
What did he get to?
59 million.
That would have been the top 5 score for a submitted
Yeah.
card this weekend. Where'd he
It's
go?
incredible.
Awesome ball, Gene.
Oh, he does have another orb. Okay, so, it wasn't
I
lit.
just said that.
I know, but I'm like, I'm just reading catching up on the comments. So yeah, I guess it would be like collect orb, shoot your shot for the multiplier, then it's lit again.
What I thought you were saying was that he couldn't collect the mystery and the orb at the same time.
Oh, no.
Okay,
That
so
is fine.
yes, you do have to, if you have 2 orbs, like, you have to collect them one after another.
Yeah. All right, Nick, what do you do?
Where's 40 million points in each, right?
Where is it on
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
this
exactly.
field?
Well, he has his second bottom mode lit, and then he needs one more, and then he can go into Raccoon City.
Have a party with the raccoons.
Yeah, I mean, he just needs to do exactly what Jack did.
But I would avoid Goblin
But,
City.
I mean, and if you
Yeah,
think about
I mean, there were no.
it,
Did he get any points from
He
it?
got about 8 million.
How many?
About 8.
8. Okay.
he's at 100 million going into ball 3. If we were to do the average, that's 50 million per ball. So that
He's on track.
is on track, on par to do it.
All right, gets a nice ramp skill shot.
And he has the jackpot collect on the left scoop.
Okay. He probably has 1 luck, right, for Brickkeeper?
His
Oh, wait, no.
outer orbit is lit.
That would be 3rd lock.
That's his 3rd
So,
lock. So he wants to get into
A mode first.
his mode
yes.
first.
Which
And
is-
I think it's
there-
the
there we are.
cleaners, right? Yep. Okay.
Skeep.
He opts for the ball
Okay,
save.
nice. Collect that jackpot. And then it's going to come out. He's going to get his ball save lit when it comes out, right?
Well, he has friend multi-ball.
Oh,
Sorry.
friend multi-ball.
So
Okay.
that's why he wanted to do that safe return to the right flipper from the plunge. Strategic draining. High level play we're seeing.
Yes. Nick always knows what he's doing.
Yes.
Unlike me, I, generally speaking in life, never know what I'm doing.
You're living on a flip and a prayer.
I thrive on chaos.
Yes.
I probably know more what I'm doing in pinball than in life, but
If it was a tap passing competition, Nick would definitely win.
I mean, we're kind of watching it.
Such good control.
I like the way he uses one ball to control the other ball, you know, like it's just
Air
such
defense, yes.
strategic bobbling.
All right, we're at 110. Still need about 20 mil. He escaped, so another orb ready at the wormhole behind the flipper.
Spider sense shot.
Spider sense shot, whatever you. Dealer's choice. He's trying to find that.
I mean, he's closing that gap.
Yes.
28 to go.
The orb is there.
Okay.
Ski pass.
I wonder if he's trying to get into his next brick keeper. No.
Yes, he's got the brick. Yeah, that is ready. So, I mean, he's shooting for mode shots.
Yeah,
now.
he's shooting for mode shots.
There we go. Mode is lit.
Oh!
Danger!
It's stuck.
No!
Oh my god.
All right.
We need a TD immediately.
Our ball is stuck
Jared.
right over here in this horseshoe.
Labyrinth?
Oh,
Yeah, Jared is on his way.
Oh my goodness. The
right.
stress. The stress.
it is in the U-turn right here. Ewag to the rescue. I'm sure Jared knows where it is too by this point.
Jared knows.
You're getting
where it
complimented
is.
in
Yes.
chat on the game rules.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're so glad you guys are enjoying this stream.
He off-roaded and got
He
stuck.
off-roaded. I call it off-roading. All right, now where's he gonna put it?
Right flipper.
I mean, this is kind of a best case scenario for Nick because he has it from a dead stop full control.
Oh yeah.
Can hit it right into
Yeah.
that mode shot.
Yeah, he backhanded it right before, I think, which is I just feel that it's tighter, but we'll see.
All right, time to recover, reset, flip it in.
Oh my God, Nick! Don't do this to me.
Dead pass. There we go. Oh my god!
No! Oh, the
Okay.
U-turn ball save. Oh my god. Oh, this is not going to
Please.
happen
It
probably.
is teasing us.
Don't say that. We will not be responsible for any
Oh my god,
commentator's
the
curse.
magnet.
Oh, and like everything else is happening now besides what it needs to.
All right, wise man.
No.
Okay.
Okay, we're in.
Wise man never lets you down. The U-turn though.
God.
Jesus. Okay, what are we in? Oubliette.
Oh, nice. Top hat. Oh, yeah, perfect. Okay,
Keeper.
so okay, yeah.
And he has an orb collect.
Yes.
So the oubliette, is that like 2 shots every shot or something like that? Or what's the...
Yes, that's the 2 shots. Every shot lit. Shoot it twice.
Yeah.
Gets the
There we
orb.
go. Got that orb. I mean, this is... If he hasn't passed him, he's getting close.
You got an orb. So it just needs like 10 million to catch him
Just.
now. Yeah.
Just 10 million.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, it's just in this level of play,
and,
right?
And at this point, there's so many things going on the playfield that it's just the longer you play, the more everything is work.
And because he has this mode going on, we're not going to see scores. There we
In the
go.
million. Oh,
Okay.
look at that.
125. Okay, 14 left to go.
I thought he had less to go, but yeah, all right.
I
so-
thought he had less to go as well, but
Yeah.
math is not my strong
No,
suit.
welcome to the club.
All right. Oh, nice. Gets it into the scoop.
And it's funny on that while he was holding the flipper, the screen just showed the high scores on this machine, and currently the high score on this machine is 131. So we're
No,
already seeing
really?
that.
Wow. Got
That's
like
going to be taken away.
That's going to be
Two
taken over
people.
by
Yeah.
2 people on this game.
Oh, off-roading.
oh my god, he must feel how close it is at this point.
He knows. He knows.
He knows. There we go. Oh,
We
okay.
did
He
it-
got 5.
well,
he got 5 million
Yeah,
for that.
I,
for
saw,
that
I didn't see
jackpot,
any
yes.
animation, but we got our receipt there.
Oh, down to 1 ball.
One for the road. No.
He has a jackpot collect in the scoop.
It's like, just get back there.
Slow it down.
All right, 3 mil.
3 mil, he's so close.
Yeah.
And this
so
is one of those games where, like,
yeah,
bonus
he's got it in
is
bonus now, right?
small.
Could
Like, you
have it in
can't
bonus.
really guarantee that you can have it in bonus because
Yeah,
the bonus is not super lucrative.
No.
But he's
very close.
he's gonna have it. We're gonna see this happen.
So Dustin's shirt, it
Oh,
is
there we go.
Nic Stein on it.
And he got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Nice game. That was amazing.
All right, we're going to John Wick next, so hang tight. We're going to play
John
some
Wick.
more pinball here in a minute.